Hey everyone, it's Jessie. It's been a while again. I think it's maybe been a month since I've posted a video. If you haven't seen my last video, it was a blanket vlog. I was crocheting a blanket for a friend of mine. It was a lot of fun. The blanket turned out beautiful and she really loved it. Since finishing my friend's blanket, I started another blanket, only this time it's my very first baby blanket I've ever made. Now, I've been wanting to make a baby blanket or a baby item for a long time, and I could have. However, I didn't have any babies to make anything for, and I mean, I suppose I could have done it and donated because I do want to get back into donating things. But I did have a family member, a niece of mine, that recently had a little one. So I'm kind of a little late in the game because I think her little one is almost 3 months old now. I was so excited to be able to make my first baby item and especially a baby blanket. And now it ended up turning out a little bigger than I wanted, but that's okay because the baby can grow into it. Plus the baby, again, is almost 3 months old already. So I took some time to try and figure out, okay, do I want to follow somebody else's pattern or do I want to make my own pattern? In the end, I decided to make my own, and my niece, I know, loves more of the fallish colors and like a dark plum, you know, all the beautiful fall colors. I struggled to find a dark plum that's what I wanted to go with, but I found a beautiful, like a deep wine burgundy color, which is really beautiful. So let me show you. This is the blanket. It ended up being 32 inches wide by 36 inches long, or approximately. I love it. So I went with the Suzette stitch. For those of you who don't know what the Suzette stitch is, it's basically putting a single crochet and double crochet in the same stitch. You skip a stitch, single crochet, double crochet in same stitch, skip a stitch, and so on. And it makes this gorgeous, beautiful pattern and texture that I love so much. I have made a scarf with it in the past for my husband, actually, and he loved it. But I thought it would be so pretty on a baby blanket. It is definitely a yarn eater, but that's okay. That's okay. So once I made the blanket, it looked absolutely gorgeous without a border. Just the straight edges, it was pretty straight. And I loved it. So I kept trying to figure out, should I still put a border on or not? But I did want to go with one. And what I did was I did a single crochet all the way around. And after that, I did another round of a border, only I did this shell stitch, which I had never done before, my first time. And before I even did that, I kind of practiced because I was trying to decide between doing a half double crochet shell stitch and a double crochet shell stitch. That's not easy to say. And the double crochet, of course, was a little bit bigger and a little bit floppier, and I didn't like, okay, so here's the half double crochet. It's just this real nice soft border, and that's the one I decided to go with, of course. The double crochet stood up a little bit more, and I just felt it took away a little bit from the beautiful Suzette stitch here. And when I kept this really nice half double crochet shell stitch, it's just this beautiful, nice wave that I feel complements the Suzette stitch so nicely, and it doesn't take away anything. So I am so happy with it. I should probably tell you what yarn I used. I went with I Love This yarn. I used that for my last blanket and I really loved it. So I Love This yarn from Hobby Lobby. I waited until Hobby Lobby had their 30% off sale, which they have every other week. Or is it every other week? Yes, every other week. And so normally it is $4.99. I got each skein for $3.49. I bought 3. This is all I have left. So I used all of it except for this. I was hoping I'd have a little bit left over, so I was thinking, should I make like a little baby hat to go with the blanket? I would love to do that. Here, let me stand up and see if you can see the blanket more. It's pretty long, well, 36 inches long. And I will also insert a picture so you can see it a lot better. I forgot to tell you the color. So the color here, it looks like a wine burgundy color, and what they call it is aubergine. I don't know if you can see that. Aubergine. Very pretty. I love that color. Other colors of I Love This yarn that I've used is really, really soft. When I got this, it's not as soft, this darker color. I don't know if it's because of the dye, maybe. Sometimes it seems like darker colors are a little bit more rough than the lighter colors. So what I'm thinking, again, I've never made a baby blanket or anything, but I'm thinking of maybe washing it before I gift it, just also so it's nice and clean. I've heard that if you do wash it, it will soften up the stitches more, and I Love This yarn will get a little bit softer. Please let me know in the comments if you have tried that and found that the yarn was a lot softer. I'm very curious to know. And also if you normally wash your baby blanket or baby items before you gift them to somebody. I've never washed a crochet blanket before. But from what I've read and what I've heard, you can put it in like a mesh type bag. I don't think I have one, so I might have to get one of those just to keep the blanket nice and neat in there so it doesn't snag on anything in the washer or the dryer. The blanket I find is so, so pretty. I love it. Oh, one thing that I'm going to do too is I'm going to keep this on my list for upcoming tutorials. If you're interested, let me know. I'm thinking of doing a baby blanket in a lighter color, same Suzette stitch, half double crochet, shell stitch border, only in like a light pastel, maybe a light blue, a light pink. Let me know in the comments if you'd be interested in something like that and what color you think would be really pretty. So I had a little bit of yarn left when making this beautiful baby blanket, and I wanted to show you what I made. I made a cute little matching baby hat to go with it. I did not use the same stitch because that is a yarn eater, and I didn't have enough yarn to use that stitch. So I decided to use half double crochet stitches. And there is a tutorial that I found that I followed, so I can share that if you guys are interested. But I find it turned out so adorable. What I want to do is I want to wash all this now. I think the yarn will soften up after I wash it. I did find some mesh, laundry mesh bags on Amazon. I ended up getting a large, medium, and small pack, and it's only like $6.99 for the pack. I can link that down below if you're interested. It will be an affiliate link, but there's no extra cost to you. It does help support the channel. So what I am going to do today is I am going to use the larger one, and then I'm going to fit the baby blanket and the hat in there together, and I'm going to wash it on a very gentle cycle with cold water, and then I'm going to put it in the dryer, tumble dry low only. And I don't think I'm going to leave them in the dryer until they're fully dry. I think I'm going to partially dry them and then lay them out flat to dry just to be on the safe side. Okay, so we are all ready to go. I am gonna go ahead and put this into the washer and a little bit in the dryer. Once everything is completely dry, I will go ahead and show you guys how it turned out after that. I am very pleasantly surprised by how nice this turned out after being in the washer and dryer. It's definitely softer. The stitches look still beautiful, nothing got wrecked. I am very surprised and absolutely love it. I have a very popular beginner washcloth tutorial that a lot of you have been making. It's made with half double crochet stitches. It doesn't have a border. I just made it as simple as I could for beginners. And I did have a request to make a hand towel or a kitchen hand towel, like a matching set. So I have been working on that. The tutorial's not finished yet. I don't know if I will have that tutorial out after you see this video or before. If it's before, I will link the tutorial above for you and put it in the description below. If it doesn't come out until after, just be on the lookout for that tutorial if you are looking for a very beginner-friendly hand towel. So this is the hand towel. It's a little bit wrinkly right now. It was in with some of my crochet projects, but actually it's much longer than that. I wanted to make it a nice size, so if you wanted to, you know, put it on the handle of your oven or dishwasher, wherever you put your towels, it'd be a nice size for hanging over that handle, and then, you know, a nice size for drying your hands. I am going to finish it in the tutorial, but the yarn I'm using for that is I Love This cotton yarn, which is pretty soft for the hand towel. I really love it. I'm keeping it in the blue color because it kind of matches the washcloth, although the washcloth, I believe I used Lily Sugar and Cream yarn, but it doesn't matter. Any 4-weight works for that. And this is in the color Stonewash Blue. Very pretty. I also have a very popular double crochet scarf tutorial for beginners, and I had a request to make a beanie, a matching beanie with that. That is in the works. It's not ready yet, but I believe the scarf is in this. I love this yarn turquoise color, so I will be making the beanie in the same color. So I'm hoping that I can get that up sometime soon for you. As far as other projects go, there's so many beautiful things out there that I want to make, and it's so hard to decide. As you know in previous videos, I know I've mentioned other projects I might work on, and I've shown you yarn that I might use for those projects, but some of it's still sitting around. I have some expression fiber arts yarn I wanted to make a shawl with. There's a crochet shawl with that. I also have other expression fiber arts yarn to make a knit shawl with. It's still kind of sitting on the side, but I'm hoping to be able to get to that soon. Another thing I've been wanting to do, and I know I've shown you this before, is do something with this Yarn Bee Soft and Sleek DK Low Pill Fiber yarn. It's 478 yards, and it is the color Pretty and Peacock. It is extremely soft. It's from Hobby Lobby. It's so pretty. I've been wanting, I think I have 4 of these, yes. I'm thinking of making like either a summer top or a summer cardigan. I'm not sure. I don't know if it would be enough to make a complete sweater, but kind of maybe a lacy cardigan. I know MJ's Off the Hook Designs has some beautiful cardigans out there. So do a few other people. So I'm kind of thinking of looking into that and making that with this beautiful yarn. Let me know your thoughts if you think that would work and look pretty. I do also have it in this color here, but I forget what this color is even called. And I had thought I could combine it with these colors, but I mean, I could, but in a sweater, I don't think that would work unless I'm purposely making some stripes throughout in a lighter color. So I'm thinking this color I will use for something else. I'm thinking of a infinity scarf with this. It's all wound up right now. It was literally all tangled in this huge mess, and I took the time to unwind all of it. I don't know what it is with me and yarn, but it always seems to tangle. Let me just show you. So the other ones of these, the Pretty and Peacock, were also a complete disaster, and I had to wind all of them up. They were all tangled together. It took quite a bit of time. Now, I don't mind untangling yarn. It's actually relaxing to me, but when it was that tangled, it was really getting on my nerves. So hopefully it won't tangle up anymore. So I'm like, okay, that is a sign that I need to make something with this yarn before it keeps tangling up on me. So I want to make something beautiful, and I'm excited about that. So that's what I've been up to. I do want to start making some more tutorials. I know I have 2 of them that I already shared that I'm working on, possibly a 3rd with a baby blanket. And I want to do maybe more stitch tutorials and more maybe project tutorials. So if there's anything in your mind, if there's a stitch that you want to learn, or a project you've really been wanting to learn how to do, or a technique maybe, or maybe it's a border on a blanket. You want to know some different borders you can do, or how to join granny squares, whatever happens to be, please let me know in the comments. I am open to all of it. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care.